it going, guys? It's Jayson here, and today's video we're going to be I'll be giving my predictions for the 2022 AFL season. So let's just jump into it. Kados did his 2022 AFL predictions, and I liked his format, so we're going to give that one a shot. And just before we jump into the video, guys, I just released a video announcing the release of my official Jayson Collectables merch. We've got 2 t-shirt designs, but if you want to check it out, guys, I've got a video on my channel announcing the merch. It's out now, and I've got a link to that video in this video's description, so check it out. So last year I actually did a 2021 AFL season predictions, and I did that in the pre-season, so we're going to touch on that briefly as I go through my 2022 predictions and see how badly I got everything wrong. So let's jump into it. So let's kick it off with the premiers. So last year I tipped the Brisbane Lions to be the 2021 premiers. They did alright up until the finals, where they went out in straight sets against the Demons and the Doggies. But this year, I think, and as we know, in last year, the Demons got it done, which was great, breaking that massive drought. I think the Demons are going to go back-to-back in 2022 and get the dual premiership. Alright, let's move on and try and predict the top 4. Who will finish on the top 4 places on the ladder at the end of the 2022 season? So let's look at last year. So the top 4 that I had were Bulldogs in 4th, Saints in 3rd, Geelong Cats 2nd, and then on the top of the ladder last year I predicted the Brisbane Lions, and I had the Demons just sitting outside the top 4 in 5th place. As we know, in the end of the 2021 season, top 4 were Brisbane Lions on 4th place, Geelong Cats 3rd, Port 2nd, and the Demons finishing the minor premiers on the top. So I got 2 correct out of the top 4, which I was pretty happy with, even though they were in the wrong order. So for this year, 2022, my top 4, I think I'm going to have Brisbane Lions in 4th place. I think they're going to still continue well throughout the season. I've got Sydney Swans in 3rd place. They really impressed me. I didn't have them in my top 8 last year, and they came through. I think they're going to continue in that onwards and upwards fashion and do really compete well in finals. For 2nd place, I'm going to have the Demons. I think they're going to have another great year. As I said, I tipped them to be the 2022 premiers, so I think they're going to have a solid year and finish in 2nd place. And then 1st on the top of the ladder and be minor premiers for 2022, I'm going to have the Doggies. They've still got a young team, but they showed really good form in the 2021 season. They just teared off at the end of the season, losing the last few matches, but I think they're going to play really well, get some more games into Smith, Norton, their young guns, and they're going to fire up as long as they don't get too many injuries and finish on top of the ladder. Alright, now on to tipping the wooden spoon. So last year I tipped the North Melbourne Kangaroos to be wooden spoon, and I got it correct. I think North are going to do a lot better this season. They've got a lot of young guns. So I'm looking forward to seeing them go up the ladder. So the wooden spoon, my predictions for 2022 are going to be the Adelaide Crows. They struggled last year with some on-field, off-field controversy. They've had a few changes, and yeah, I just don't see them really pushing into the top 8, and actually I'm going to have them right on the bottom of the ladder. Alright, now on to predicting the medal winners for 2022 and on to the rising star. So last year I didn't actually predict a rising star, but this year it's going to be pretty cliche, but I'm going for the number 1 draft pick for 2021, and that's Jayson Horne-Francis from the North Melbourne Kangaroos. He's showing really good promise in the pre-season matches. It looks like he's going to fire it up for North Melbourne, one of the young guns I was referring to earlier, along with Jayson and that. So I think Jayson Horne-Francis will fire up in season 2022 and win the Rising Star medal. Alright, now on to the biggest medal of the year, and that is the Brownlow medal. And last year for 2021, I tipped the Marcus Bontempelli, and it was so close. Came in 2nd place, right behind Ollie Wines. Ollie Wines won it, deservedly so. So this year, 2022, I'm going to go the Bont again. I like his style. He's going to have another ripper season, I think, leading the Doggies and finish minor premiers, hopefully. So we'll see how Marcus Bontempelli goes, but I've got him for the Brownlow. Alright, now on to the Coleman, and last year I had Tommy Lynch from the Tigers. He just came to the Tigers, was in ripper. I thought he was going to fire up, really stand out. I thought Jackie Rewalt was going to quieten down, but he took a lot of goals off of him, and yeah, Tommy just didn't fire up. Harry McKay won the Coleman medal last year. He's looking really exciting, but I'm going to tip for the Coleman medal. Jeremy Cameron just came across the Cats, now got a couple of seasons under his belt, and again, another player who's had a really solid pre-season. I think he's a previous Coleman medalist, Jeremy Cameron, back at GWS Giants. I think he's going to have a massive season. As long as Tommy Hawkins doesn't take too many goals from him, I think Jeremy Cameron's got it in the bag. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to pick a surprise All-Australian player. So for 2022, this player, it's not a cliche player that you know is going to be like a Dangerfield or a Dusty Martin that is pretty much nearly guaranteed to be All-Australian. This will be a surprise one that you're not going to predict. So the player who I think will be a surprise All-Australian, and it'll be his first All-Australian, is a young gun. This is Jayson from the North Melbourne Kangaroos. He's an absolute star. He is a midfielder, so it's going to be a bit more tough for him to get into All-Australian because there's a lot of great midfielders that they usually like stacking up the All-Australian team. But this bloke is an absolute star. If North Melbourne put some wins together and start competing around that middle tier on the ladder, I think Jayson is an amazing player. He's going to step up in 2022 and have a chance. He's going to be the roughie, he'll pay good odds if he makes All-Australian. Alright, and finally, and this is a segment that I really liked that KDOS did, this is pick the biggest headline for AFL headline for 2022. So my headline prediction, the biggest headline for 2022 AFL is Essendon Bombers finally break their finals drought after 18 years and win one final. I'm going to say one finals match. They're not going to win the premiership next year. But, you know, if they win one finals match, I think they're going to finish 8th place again and win one finals match. If they do that, I'll be bloody over the moon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video of my 2022 AFL predictions. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button and let me know in the comments what are your predictions. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. And don't forget, stay tuned. You've got more footy card battle videos coming to you this season weekly, and I'll speak to you soon. See ya.